Are you in an abusive relationship? Do you get hit by your partner, or are you looking for ways to cope with an abusive partner? This is for you, because in this video, I'll tell you the best way to handle an abusive partner. So ensure you stay to the end of the video and remember to subscribe. The number of abusive relationships keep increasing on a daily basis. This goes for both the reported and unreported cases of domestic violence. Lots of ladies go into relationships with really abusive men, or still stay in the relationship even after their partner turned violent and abusive. They stay in the hope of changing their partner, or because they are too in love to leave the relationship. So just how do you cope or handle an abusive partner? Well, the truth is there is no coping. You do not have to cope with getting hit. You do not have to stay in an abusive relationship. You do not have to change an abusive partner, because an abuser will never change. They only change their victim. There's absolutely nothing to gain from an abusive relationship. Absolutely nothing. Nothing. Instead, you end up losing yourself in the process. Abusive partners are overly possessive, manipulative, and dangerous. It cannot be helped. If it hits you once, expect it over and over again, because it will definitely happen. It's an endless circle. It cannot be cured. Even if it can, you should not be the test object. Abusive partners use dramatic apologies as bait to keep their partners. They might act remorseful, cry, make promises, and even offer gifts just so they can stop their partner from leaving. But the next time, the beating will only get worse. You might want to stay because he claims to love you, but the truth is he doesn't love you. At least not in the right way, because true love doesn't hurt or hit. You might also want to stay because you love him deeply, but the question you should ask yourself is, do you love yourself more than this? If you remain in an abusive relationship, you only lose yourself in it. Your partner will totally brainwash you into believing it's always your fault for getting hit. You always end up blaming yourself for any beating you get. You feel all alone even in the midst of people. You lose confidence in yourself as a person. You go into depression. You become scared of the world entirely. It's really emotionally damaging and could even lead to death the worse your partner becomes. There are many cases of ladies or women that died from domestic violence. Physical abuse could start with a slap and lead to something that is out of control. When this happens, don't keep it to yourself. Don't let it get worse. It's not your fault. It's nothing to be ashamed of. It's not and should not be a dirty secret. Seek help. Get help. Don't drown in suffering. You're a queen and you deserve better. Don't allow yourself to be treated as less. Call it a quit for your sake and for the sake of your family who will be hurt in your absence. Don't get trapped in an abusive relationship. Take action the first time you get assaulted. Remember, it will always happen again, and it could be worse. Don't be tricked into believing that getting hit is an expression of love. It is never a proof of love. There's no justification for getting hit. Whether or not you grew up in an abusive home is not an excuse. People grew up in worse environments and are still humans. Whether he was drunk, he was so angry, is not a good reason, is not justifiable for hitting a partner. Leave that relationship, call it a quit. Save yourself. That's the only way to handle an abusive partner. You don't cope with abuse. Don't do that. You are a queen. Have you ever been in an abusive relationship? How did you handle it? How did you go out of it? Leave your thoughts and contributions in the comments, please. And also remember to watch this video up here. Remember to subscribe. I am Imeh Favour.